Alright guys, welcome back to Fit Mom Mia. Today we are making some salmon with broccoli and quinoa. Now I just first want to start off by saying, look how small this salmon is. I got this from Whole Foods and this tiny piece is only for one person. Like, are you serious, Whole Foods? This was $13, almost $14 for this little tiny piece. I was so heated because I have a family to feed. This is not even enough. But anyway.
Today we're gonna make salmon, broccoli, and squash. And I'm cutting up some broccoli right now. My mommy already finished. And let's go.
Well, we're not making squash, but we're making quinoa with it.
Oh yeah, quinoa.
Okay, thanks. So because that salmon was not enough, I ended up going to my freezer and getting some shrimp. So these are frozen shrimp from BJ's. They come in a big bag. I'm going to put some garlic and herb sauce on the salmon. And I'm also going to put a coat into the shrimp bowl here. And yes, this is going to taste so good. I know you're supposed to marinate it for like 30 minutes, but I didn't. And it doesn't matter because it came out so good anyway. So I'm just going to mix this all up. Just give it a nice good stir. So you finished? Good job, Anaya. Thank you. So as you can see, I put the shrimp all around the salmon and it's coated in this marinade sauce. And I'm about to pop this bad boy into the oven. Now I have my pan here. I added some water at the bottom because I am going to cook the broccoli in the oven. It never gets mushy when I do it in this method, so that's why I like doing it. I like my vegetables to have a crunch. I don't know about you, but this is why I'm putting it into the oven. I put everything into the oven at the temperature of 350. So here I'm grabbing some chicken stock for my quinoa. It just has a lot of flavor, so that's why I'm adding that in. And then I also chopped up some carrots and red onions for a more bold flavor for the quinoa. So it's boiling here, so I'm just going to add in the onions and carrots. As you can see, let that simmer. All right, so I'm just checking the salmon and shrimp. I'm flipping over the shrimp at this point just to make sure everything is cooked thoroughly, because you know you can't get people sick, so you need to make sure your food is cooked, right? So just turning everything around here. All right, cool. So just checking my broccoli. Again, flipping that around. You want to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked. You don't want raw pieces of broccoli because that's just going to be too hard. But it's looking good. It's softening well. I did add some seasoning, whatever seasoning of your choice, but I like to use a mixture of seasonings in mine. This is called I think it's called seasoning salt. So, and then now you see me adding some garlic. These are dried garlic flakes. All right, so this pot is boiling with the carrots and onions, so I'm adding in the quinoa. So for this, I did 3 cups of broth and 1.5 cups of quinoa. Give that a stir. Looking good. All right, awesome. So for the salmon, it's looking pretty good. It's basically cooked. I added tomatoes for the finishing touch and then I broiled it. But I only broiled it for like a few minutes, so don't let it burn. That's a big mistake. The broccoli is now done. Everything is looking good. You can see the garlic cooked nicely on there. And then you got the quinoa. I hope you enjoyed this meal. Yummy!